Well, thanks to the RMAC for putting this event on. It's a great time. We're not here for a long time, but get a chance to see the coaches before the season, and the players get a chance to interact and have a little bit of fun and yuck it up a little bit. But we're excited about the, as everybody else in here is, we're excited about the upcoming season. It's after you've been in the program for a year, following up Jeff there and his comments, I mean, you start to see a lot of different changes and a lot of changes on different fronts. And I think one of the things is just the overall attitude of the players and how you feel they are and how they feel about you. I mean, they get to know you a little bit better as a coach and your assistants, and then also you get to know your team a little bit better over the course of a year, having them in an off-season conditioning program and then throughout spring ball and that type of stuff. So it's all exciting. It's always exciting this time of year to be involved in college football. Like I say every year, wherever I'm at, doing whatever I'm doing, thankful to have a job. This is a great profession and a great opportunity to be involved in young people's lives.
Questions?
Well, we didn't start off like we wanted to. Went at halftime, made some adjustments, and we just kept our composure, and everyone stayed together and fought hard. And the second half was different, as you saw, and just did a lot of great things that second half and stuck together and came out with the victory.
I would just say that we started off rough, like you said, but before half we had that big Hail Mary play to Chad. He came through for us, kind of gave us some life, and it just proved to the rest of the season that we were capable of doing anything, and we're never truly out of the fight. So.
Well, I mean, it ain't going to matter who plays that position or plays any of these positions until we take care of them up front. One of the biggest things I found coming into this program was that we were a little bit down as far as our fronts go on both offense and defense. Last year we had some seniors that took up a lot of slack in the defensive front, but behind that we didn't have much. And then offensively we had, 3 or 4 seniors on the offensive line that were going to be gone. So, the whole foundation for what you do as a program from an athletic standpoint is what you do up front. Your front 5 and your offensive line, and then your front 3 or 4, whatever front you're running up front on your defensive line. So as far as, who's going to be running the show, I don't know who it's going to be. I mean, we're going to leave that wide open and just kind of go through the fall camp and see where we end up.
Absolutely. And that was coming back after a high ankle sprain. So just going into the first game, being extremely healthy, I'm very excited to just showcase my skill and play with my team. So.
Well, I mean, starting off, I mean, it's you like your guys. I like my guys, and I think our coaches like our guys, and I think they like us sometimes, which is pretty normal. I mean, but we're demanding. I mean, I think it's different than what they've been used to. Everything we've done, we've tried to do at a little bit higher level. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't initially, so you learn through trial and error. This is my first head coaching job, so, I'm learning on the go as well. And so, but it's fun. I mean, I think we're having a lot of fun. I think you got to have fun in this business or it gets really, really long and tough. And I'm just enjoying their attitude at this point and the way they've worked.
You like it? I love playing for Coach Rosie. He's a player's coach, someone that I've gone close to. Someone you have to respect, though, on the field. He's going to get after you, and he wants the best out of you, and he's going to push you till you're hitting your limits. And I know everyone's grown closer with him, and we just love what he's doing here. Big things to come to this program because of him.
I mean, everybody's got good players. I mean, it's no game is going to be easy. I mean, you're not going to walk over anybody. You're going to have games you go into where you think you're going to play pretty well and you're not. So I still haven't figured that out after being involved in football my whole life. When you wake up on Saturday morning and look at your team or the guys you're playing with or your coach, and you can never tell. You can't. And so it's a great conference. It's a lot of fun to be involved in. The coaches are awesome, and it's good, tough, physical football, and you've got to be on the top of your game to win each and every week here. I don't know. I mean, it's, obviously you want to be really good on third down and you want to be really good in the red zone. You want to take care of the football. Those are all things we need to get better at over the course of time. Just depending on how we go from a front standpoint and that type of stuff will determine those things, a lot of it. But the biggest thing is probably, just the overall philosophy that that you push towards your players about how important those things are. And I think in year 2, you start to see them respond to those things more and keep that in mind. And it becomes more innate to them that these are the things that we have to do to be successful.
I think I got some good experience last year being a redshirt freshman and being able to start all 11 games. Having the season that I had, I was confident coming into this season, and still being an underclassman, I have high expectations for myself. I put a lot on myself when I take the field, and I'm extremely excited and looking forward to the year that we're going to have as a team this year, and hopefully Mike contributes to it as well. I got a little bit of support from Phil. We all kind of came in with a new coaching staff, and the year I redshirted, there was 5 senior receivers. So after Coach Rosenbach's first season in, we were all, kind of ready to chomp at the bit a little bit, and we all pushed one another and just tried to get ready for the season, and that's what we're doing each and every year now.
Do have one question from up here, Coach, if you don't mind. Armac preseason special teams player of the year, your kicker punter, Zach. Just talk about him a little bit. I know he's not here.
I mean, we were lucky to have Zach come to our place. He's a South Carolina transfer. Done a great job. It's tough when you got to do all 3. I mean, you're kicking, doing field goals, extra points, punting, kicking off. I mean, I think he really excels in the punting game, and then obviously does a great job with kickoffs and touchbacks and stuff like that. It'd be great to take some pressure off, and we've got we'll have a freshman come in to see if he can take some of the pressure off him on the short stuff maybe. And then if not, we'll just ask him to do the same thing. He's up for whatever we ask him to do. I mean, it's not an issue of him wanting it to go the other way. It's an issue of what we think's best for him and him being able to do the best job he can do.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen.